Magic Life 2021. This is part 1 of May 2021, and I am using some really bright colors in this layout, which make me super happy. It definitely reminds me of springtime, and I just enjoy kind of the rainbow colors. I wouldn't say they're exactly primary colors, but they are pretty darn close to primary. So I'm going to be using a lot of stickers from this Chamel collection that have kind of a more of a primary color look to them. So you'll be seeing I'm going to use a lot of those stickers from her collection there. And I don't remember off the top of my head what that collection is. If I remember as the video is going on, I'll let you guys know. If you have any questions about it though, just leave a comment below and I can get that information to you guys. So I thought I'd use some of these little photo corners to hold this piece of paper in place. I thought the blue would contrast nice with the pink background card that I have there. And then I'm pulling out the letter stickers that came in this Chamel kit, and I'm going to start writing out a few things. I believe I use a couple different labels from this collection on the layout here, and I'm just going to use my ruler to make sure it kind of lines everything up. And I'm spelling the word friends, and I'm putting that on a photo of me and my friends. We were scrapbooking at a weekend crop. Here I'm going to use these rainbow stickers to add Espino's. It was the restaurant that me and my husband went to that weekend that I was cropping. A lot of times him and my daughter, or just him, will come up and we will go out to dinner during that weekend crop that I'm away. And so I wanted to capture that. And then I have these cute stickers from the same Chamel sticker collection, and I'm going to use them throughout the page as well because they are super cute and I just love the icons and things on them. Here's a picture of a little tree frog, and he is super adorable. So I'm adding this little circle sticker that says, "When it rains, it pours," because it had been raining a lot, so he was hanging out more. And then I'll add a little strip to that, a word strip to that a little bit later on. Here's some puffy stickers from the same Chamel kit. I love a good puffy sticker, so I want to add those around. I love that little toucan that I put on Espino's down there in the bottom right hand photo. The photo on the bottom left is a photo of a hanging basket that I picked up at a local nursery that I thought was really pretty, and I liked how that looked. I did have some trouble with it this year. I think I went on a trip or something like that and my husband forgot to water it, or I forgot to water it. I can't remember anymore. And so it kind of looked a little scraggly, but I actually brought it back to life a bit. So it did end up hanging around all summer long, but it definitely did not look like this all summer, unfortunately. So I have to work on that this coming year. I definitely love hanging baskets and some of those flowers, so I just need to get something that tolerates the sun and dryness a little bit more than this one did. So on this layout, I am going to be using a lot of the extra strips from when I cut apart the cards, and I'm going to use those to add my date stamps here. I have really bad luck remembering to date stamp my layouts. So a lot of my layouts that you've seen probably recently didn't have these date stamps. Sometimes I remember and I'll go back and I'll add a couple dates in after I stop filming. This time I think I kind of remembered and I was like, oh no, I haven't been doing this. So I went in and dated some of these photos. And it's not a super big deal. I know they're in 2021. I know about what month they are. And if I forget for a couple pages, I know I can figure out what the dates are. So it's not a huge deal, but I do like having the dates. It's just something I tend to forget a lot. Here's also a good tip. If you have some really pretty packaging, you want to make sure you use that up instead of throwing it away. So I ended up fussy cutting out that toucan with the flowers because he was so freaking cute. And then the packaging also had these awesome dots on it, so it was perfect to add journaling. It was a glossy packaging, so I just ended up using my Sharpie pen or Sharpie marker kind of pen to do the journaling because it was a slick surface. So I'm going to add some journaling on here. I'm going to add I'm going to add lines all around. And you can see I added lines around a lot of these papers. And then I'm just showing you some close-ups before I move on to the second half of this layout. So this side of the layout has more cardstock, so I do want to add a little more fun to it. So I'm going to anchor this top left card with some of this pretty paper, and then I am going to mount the picture of my ferret on some cardstock as well. Here I did want to make something fun. Instead of just putting a square down, I decided I was going to cut it out into a banner shape just to give it some interest instead of being just plain square. And I like how that looks. And then when I mount the ferret onto some photos of the ferret onto some paper, then it's going to pop off the page too because it was kind of blending in a bit. It's not really the best photo, but it ends up being cute. I want to make sure I capture the moment. And this orange paper was perfect because it's in the bottom right hand 3x4 card, and so it just brings that color across the page to the top left. So I'm just fussy trimming that out. You could use your trimmer, but I think I was just being lazy and I just grabbed my scissors because they were there instead of pulling my trimmer out. And then I like how that looks. I think I do end up adding some lines around each of these cards as well a little bit later on. So I'm pulling out that Chamel sticker pack again. I really like the heart here. I'm going to add to the picture of me and my mom. This was Mother's Day weekend, so I want to capture pictures of us. It was nice this year. We finally were able to hang out for Mother's Day since last year, with all the fun stuff going on, we weren't able to do that as much. And at this point last year, it was dying down just a little bit, so we were able to kind of see my parents a bit more than we were previously. And this is kind of right before I guess it started kind of ramping up again. I can't remember exactly when last year it started ramping up, but it all kind of blends in together at this point, to be honest. So I used some of the letter stickers and spelled out Mother's Day, and I used another one of those scrap pieces of paper to cut into a banner shape, and I'm going to glue that down to the bottom left-hand photo of me and my mom. And I'm going to pull out my gray ink again, adding more date stamps. And I didn't like how that looked. It just kind of blended in too much with this, so I don't think I don't remember if I use this or not. Oh, I guess I do. I was thinking I might have put it away and tried something different, but I'm going to cut this in the banner shape, and I'm going to add this to one of the photos as well. And that's a photo just of me at work, just documenting going to work and that type of thing. We had a little turtle visitor, which I am going to work on that card next. So I am just writing out turtle with those same letter stickers and then hand lettering visitor. And these stickers do not stick very well, so I will add some more adhesive to the back of them before I fully add this down, just to make sure they really stick. And then I will put the little heart sticker on top of that and trim off any excess. You'll see here, I think I added more liquid glue to the letter stickers. I'm not sure if I did that on camera or off, but I do add some more letter stickers. So just working on this page a bit more, seeing what else I need to do. I did stamp out another date stamp on another scrap piece of paper, and just trying to decide where that is going to go on the page. Trimming another banner shape out of it again so it matches some of the other ones that I've used already, and then that is just going to have the date for Mother's Day on there. And now I'm just kind of looking around, seeing what else I want to add to this page. I have a lot of those strips in the top left there that I'm trying to use up so I don't have to throw them away or keep them. And I thought it'd be really cute to add a little toucan here, and the little strip that I just cut out with the banner was perfect to have him sitting on that. So I'm going to add that to the page. He brings some fun color to the page as well. And I'll just trim off the excess there. And now I'm going to take my pen and put some lines around all of these items. It just helps anchor everything a bit more, and I like how that kind of brings your eye into the page a bit more so you don't fall off the page as much when you're looking at it visually. And I'm looking around on the sticker sheet and seeing what else I can put down. I want to add this little floral piece, that green piece of paper. I didn't really have anything to put on there, so I'm just going to add a little embellishments on it so it doesn't look so sad and lonely. And then I thought this flower would be cute, but there's just too much white, so I did fussy cut around the sticker so I could remove some of that white edge. So that's another trick if you want to, not have so much white edge on your stickers. You can just trim it out with your scissors. Now I'm just gluing everything down. I like how this layout's looking. So I'm going to glue down the banner, and then I'll glue down the picture of the ferret. And I'm at a crop too, so I apologize. I'm talking to my friend across the way, so that's why my hands are moving. That's pretty much the time I get to scrapbook these days, is when I go to these crops. So I go to about 3 or 4 crops a year, and so it's the whole weekend long crops. So I want to make sure I try to videotape when I'm at the crops. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I was able to get some shots here. I do love this little cute picture, or the sticker of a camera. I'm going to trim that out. I put it on the white cardstock. I just wanted to have this one, I wanted to have a white border around it. So I do add it to the white cardstock and then trim a really thin white border around it because I wanted to pop off the page. I thought it would help it. And then I'm going to add some of these puffy stickers to top everything off. And that's going to be pretty much it. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you have any questions, leave those below. And I hope to be back soon to share some more layouts with you and some other projects. Have a great day, everybody. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.